Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your independent study classroom, Google Classroom. So make sure that on the front page you have clear instructions for students on what your independent study class will be like and what the expectations are. For example, if they need to log in weekly or daily to your Zoom sessions, as well as giving them the link how they log into those sessions. In classwork, I have an example for K1 as well as what would second grade through eighth grade classroom look like. In K1, we know that students are going to be collecting packets, but our classroom still has to have the information as if parents would go in, so that it's clear for auditing and tracking purposes. What each study period looks like. So, for example, for January, you have your check-in, and then you also have the packet that I linked here for the 5 days that they would be out. And then each day equates to 4 hours. I make sure that I clearly label that reading counts, the daily reading counts for 1 hour. The I ready 30 minutes for each subject, so that equates another hour. And then the packet itself, they have 2 hours of work that they would be doing every day. So that's what K1 would look like. For second grade and up, it's a little different. You have to make sure that it's clearly labeled. They need to do 5 hours of work. Make sure that every day it's clearly labeled like what they're expected to do. So if it's I ready reading for an hour, it's here and it tells you like to go into I ready. In this case, I've asked students to come back here and actually upload a screenshot of the assignment to show their progress, and that they are supposed to mark turned in, so that every time that a student turns something in, they actually can come here and I'll be able to see like how many kids have turned that assignment in. So another little trick is that I've also done, for example, like math problem of the day. If you go into the actual assignment, students will have access basically to a PowerPoint that I gave them. And when I was creating the PowerPoint, I made sure to make a copy for each student. Once you create that, you cannot go back and choose that again. So the reason why I wanted to do it that way, it's because I want to make sure that every kid has a copy of the PowerPoint and they can actually write on it and submit it that way. Otherwise, they won't be able um, to work on the PowerPoint itself unless they make a copy, and that's a little bit more complicated. So just make sure that when you're making the assignment that you choose, and you after you upload the template, whether it's a PowerPoint or a Google document, that you choose to make a copy for each student. Okay, so this is basically what we're hoping your classroom will look like. We're trying to make this as standard as possible, so it's really easy to identify. So make sure to label your independent study classroom clearly, and with your name and also the words independent study, and to share that with your coach, with Mendy Castillo, who is our IS lead, and we're ready to go. Thank you.